Hey folks, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing series of reviews. First one is done. It's an arm of perfume, female fragrance. I reviewed that already. Second episode I'm going to do a fragrance line. That one is kind of getting some hype. Time is around approaching towards 10:30, and this fragrance is in the house of Luciano. I don't know who own it actually. If you guys know, I don't know. It's a French house, I think. Luciano I did before this. One of the fragrance I bought total three, so I'm yet to review two. So today is gonna be the second one. So this is gonna be called Coastal Breeze, and I've seen this in recent times in one of the pages here, Perfume Center. They posted it. I'm like looked at the box immediately. My eyes went there. You can see the theme. It is kind of like very blue water, white sand by the beach. It's a resort, so it's like a coastal breeze. It is that fresh theme. So I did not know what this is inspired by, but the bottles told me it's a Louis Vuitton inspired perfume, which is called Pacific Chill. I think that's the original one, which is Jacques Cavalier fragrance creation 2023. I have the notes breakdown for that. Never smelled it, but I'm gonna compare this fragrance with that in terms of notes, what I get from this, and if its performance is good, price point, everything. This is a very inexpensive perfume. This line Luciano. Previously, you've seen me doing this one, Sunset Swim, which is afternoon swim dupe. Very beautiful fragrance. I really liked it. Clean, fresh, long lasting, like a very nice blue fragrance, which is grapefruit heavy, heavenly fragrance. If you like afternoon swim, Bulgari's tiger, Turati blue, that's gonna be your favorite fragrance for sure. The bottles are very beautiful. So let me show you once again the box. This is 100 ml on one size only. These are priced very reasonable, 20 something dollars, $22 or so. And if you see the packaging, take a look. I don't want to describe. You can take a look at the packaging. It's all over the box, and take a look at the back. If this is not beautiful, what is? They really put some thoughts out there, and I really like this packaging. This reminds me of one place called Bagan Lalang in Malaysia. It is Gold Coast, Sepang Gold Coast in Malaysia, 1 hour away drive from Kuala Lumpur city center. I just like sitting there. They have this 7-star hotel on the beach, on the water. The rooms look like that. They have these cottages, very beautiful. You can do biking there. So also Maldives, Australia, everywhere they have this kind of Gold Coast themed beach. So very beautiful packaging. I saw it immediately, saw the name Coastal Breeze. I took it. So the next part is this beautiful bottle, which is green in color. And they're all inspired by Louis Vuitton. They look really nice. Of course, Louis Vuitton ones look more premium. Perhaps they are a few hundreds dollars more. Louis Vuittons, they are sold for 400, 600, like that dollars. It's crazy pricing. I don't know. I never felt like, I want to own one because their issues with performance is definitely there, but Ombre Nomad was good. So this one, the cap is not snap fit. It's not clicking. It's also not magnetic. Keep that in mind. And they have the detailing up there, and the bottle looks really nice. The bottle is green. I don't know if the juice color is green too, and the base is very heavy. Atomizer on these are good. I don't have any problem with atomizer. Let me put some here and then show you. Really good mist. It doesn't travel far, but this much area it covers. You can definitely cover, like, this. Should I do? Yeah, and that's just great. If I go out, actually do a little bit more. Okay, so let me tell you, Pacific Chill is a very cool name for a fragrance. The Louis Vuitton one, oh man, this is strong. Okay, so this one has very strong citruses. Okay, the original Pacific Chill, citron, orange, mint, lemon, blackcurrant, coriander. Then mid notes they have apricot, basil, carrot seeds, may, rose, and base notes they have fig, dates, and amber. So very heavy notes breakdown. From this notes breakdown, you would imagine the fragrance gonna be something like perhaps a winter fragrance or very sweet, strong perfume. This fragrance, the one that I'm reviewing, is a inspired version of that. What I get from this is very similar experience to those notes, and it's definitely that, like, not lemon. It's like citron. Sometimes you see in shopping malls they have this concentrated lemon juice in this green plastic bottle, like shaped like lemon, and they are concentrated one, or you can drink them directly. Those are very citric, very, very strong citrus. This one definitely is that citrus, and it's very loud. Okay, it is very sharp. It's almost like a sharp knife's edge. Okay, so use with caution. What I did just now, it could be a mistake. Okay, if you are bothered by this kind of smell, this thing can actually bother your nose because it's too close to the nostrils. So maybe do on the chest, on the shirt, back of your neck, and away from your nose is like arm. But usually I say go heavy on the shirt. Fragrances last longer that way. And since this is going to be a summer fragrance, this one going to have perhaps performance issue. I'll discuss that from my wearing. Okay, this surprised me in a way. Okay, this smells like all those other notes. Yeah, I do get some of the mint, some of the green, but I also pick up this almost like a tea note, like Bulgari Puram Suar, if you know these lines. Yeah. uh, did you see that bottle, by the way? I don't want to pick it up because the caps could be a little bit loose. So this one reminds me of that style perfume with a lot of zingy citrus, bright citruses, but the quality in the citruses, you can tell it's not the most high class. Like when you smell a very good quality, let's say organic lemon note, you can tell it's not that beast mode, but it's a natural one. The oil is very, very organic, but these things smell synthetic. So use with caution. Do not bathe in it, especially if you are not very big fan of Victoria's Secret sort of body mist. This one can have that loudness from that syntheticness that you pick from those body mist, okay, like a shimmer and all that. So this is pretty unisex to my nose. It's a very pleasant wear. If you let it sit in your skin, like on your skin, yeah, and now it's becoming nice. It's becoming more like a lemon leaf. So the initial blast of 2-3 minutes, that's a bit synthetic. It's a bit uh, cloying, to be honest. And the mean basil, blackcurrant, like apricot, you get a little bit of hints of that, but it's not that one note dominant. You don't really pick up like particular notes. What I get from this, it stays on my skin like a sour, lemony, like green, leafy, like mint, citrus combination with that touch of other fruits. But mostly what I get is that dry down is beautiful. The tea note, I pick up the tea note, you may not pick up. Okay. So I think this is a very cool concept for summer. I think on most part, majority people gonna like this because even if they don't like it, they'll like it. You know why? Because the price is so cheap, bottle is so pretty, and it is inspired by Louis Vuitton, which costs like $400 as opposed to $20 here, right? So you might make yourself like push yourself like this, like this, like this. One thing to notice: after 40 minutes, I do not think I am wearing this fragrance anymore. This happened with me. I feel like, where is my fragrance? I went out. I'm like a little bit rainy and a little bit also sun is out, kind of like a sticky situation. Not sticky in a bad way, like I don't want to say PDD, what's his name? Anyway, not in that way. I'm safe. Anyway, but it is kind of like it feels, oh man, it's not heavy on me. It's not like Turati Blue. Turati Blue has this presence, like it gives like a really, really strong, musky dry down, which is very Arabic like. So those ones have more presence. This feels ozonic, lighter, aquatic, like sea note, marine notes. But to my surprise, when I come back home, I enter my room and I hang those shirts, and I go out, I come back to the room is filled with this perfume. So basically you go nose blind with it sometimes. Okay, so do not worry, it lasts. And when I do the initial spray, even if I don't have the shirt on anymore, the room will smell like this for 3 hours because of this power packed performance. So performance wise this is very good, but on the skin you may get like nose fatigue or something, so go heavy on the shirt. My rule inside the house, 1 to 2 sprays tops. Outside, 5 to 6. Do not do more than that. People will smell you, and if you overdo it, sometimes people may pick up headache from it, which is not a nice experience. I went in the lift, and the lift was also filled with my perfume. So definitely it's strong. It's just my nose perhaps is just not picking it up after 45 minutes to 1 hour, but it has good longevity on my skin. The dry down, if I do this, I can smell it for a very long time. It feels kind of like a cucumber, melon on the dry down, but touch of green, the citrus, green, and then the fruitiness and the basically the watery effect, which is making this fragrance really yummy. So if you want to imagine, think of like watermelon and you sprinkled orange juice or lemon or grapefruit, and that fragrance, it even has a date note or something. So this fragrance, the very far dry down, it's not anymore fresh. This thing gets sweeter. Okay, so very last dry down is the fig, and then the ambre seeds, and the was the other one, the dates, right? So the very far dry down smells very different from the initial burst. So keep that in mind. It becomes sweeter at the very base, like last 1 hour to 2 hours, it's going to be like a little bit different fragrance. You might feel you're not wearing a fresh perfume, you're wearing something like a Tom Ford's uh, blue bottle, but it smells more like a fall fragrance, right? So I think it's a great fragrance. In the high heat, it will work. If you go by the beach with the big sunglasses, hats, and all, you're going to have planned, have some volleyball, beach volleyball, and you're going to be drinking some energy drinks and stuff, isotonic drink. This is a good pair. You can take this in a holiday, you can spray and finish perhaps one third of the bottle very easily. You can use it also with your partner. You can share it. So it's a great release. I really like it. They have only, I think, 6, 7, or 8 more. Next one in my mind is this one, which is also good perfume, which is called Mystic Dream. You can see the differences, right? If I show you, all the bottles look different from each other. They're not the same colors, okay? You see the different color shades of blue and green. So this one on its own right, I don't know how much it actually was able to copy the original DNA, because I haven't smelled the original, to be honest. But if I do have sample, I'll review that. But for the price point, it's just, obviously credit goes to originator, but uh, for nowadays the clone, whatever in the market is available, these are fragrances you just quietly buy. Don't tell your friends. Let's say they know you as a niche collector, don't tell them. Just use it random, take it to the gym, just do one spray, the gym will be filled with a beautiful perfume. Both genders can wear it. I give this a very strong 9 out of 10, very high like for this perfume. And these are kind of like fragrances that I like. So do let me know if you ever tried it. And these are fragrances like, nowadays I told you my focus is not spending niche money or high-end designers, because those things don't earn you views and they don't sell. You feel guilty using them. So altogether, these fragrances actually are very popular because masses, 85 to 90% people, they want something budget which is good and reasonable. So this is good and reasonable. Have a nice day. Let's do a list and we'll upload it. Take care.